Well, for those of you that know me, you know I spent most of my life in the corner. So why would it be any different right now? Well, we are standing in our kitchen. We are in the corner next to our stove here. And we are tearing out the cabinets.
Why, you ask?
What? What?
Dun, dun, dun.
We're tearing out the cabinets? Yes, we're tearing out the cabinets. Well, as some of you know, those of you guys have been following us, well, I guess the last 2 weeks, that's all longer we've existed. But if you've been following us this whole time, then you know that we're getting ready to build an addition. And one of the things that's going to happen is this wall here, come on, Vanna, show it off. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. This wall is going to be taken out, and our kitchen is going to extend that way about another 15 feet or so. And so we are going to be tearing that wall out. So all of our plans for that wall have now changed. 5 kids. What can I say? But all of our plans have changed for that wall now, and we are putting, we're going to have a cabinet that's going to go right here, and then we're going to have a cabinet that's going to go here. That's going to be our 3-drawer cabinet, and it will then, our fridge, which is right here, will go next to it. And then that, like I said, that wall will be gone. And it'll make a lot more sense when we start tearing it out. We're not to that point yet, but we had a corner cabinet in there that you saw probably when we were tearing it out. And that corner cabinet, we decided to not go ahead and spend the time and money on getting it ready since we were going to be tearing it out anyways. We didn't need a corner over there anymore. And so we thought we'd just go ahead and tear it out. Now, I know that some of you are going to say, what the heck? You're not going to have a finished wall. That's all right. We understand. We've lived in this house for over a year unfinished. One more few months won't hurt.
I think we need to also say that when we originally built the house, we had 2 phases of doing the house. We had our phase 1, which is where it is now, but some of the stuff wasn't going to get done until we hit phase 2, which we thought was going to be quite a while from now. But we get to start on phase 2 of our house now, and because of that, we decided to not finish the kitchen how we were going to for phase 1, but instead usher it into phase 2.
Is that a new dance you're learning?
That's
the robot. All right.
Yes.
Take us back to the 80s. All right, so that's kind of what we're melding in phase 1 and phase 2. And she choo-chooed right there. Oh, there she is. She's back. Today's video is going to show us taking out our old cabinets and putting back in the ones that we're going to keep. You'll notice, I'm sure, especially those of you that do construction that like to message us, thank you so much for your messages. You'll notice that our one cabinet with drawers right now is taller than the other ones. Yes, we are aware. We did catch that in planning.
Like with the trim that we wanted to do ourselves, we also wanted to build cabinets ourselves.
Yes.
In doing so, we are learning a lot.
We are learning how to build cabinets. And that was the first cabinet. That was the very first cabinet that I built. And I knew that the overall height needed to be 36 inches. And so I made the cabinet 36 inches. Well, then I learned that the overall height, including the countertop, needed to be 36 inches. So you learn little things like that as you go. And we are learning. That's why I don't do how-to videos. I do how not to sometimes, you know, or maybe how we did.
Yep.
And so that's, but hey, come along for the journey. Alright, so we got the two cabinets screwed together, and I know you thought to yourself, James, why in the world would you go through so much work to screw those two cabinets together even though you're gonna pull them out? And I know some of you are gonna see those three black stripes and go, James, that's AC plywood. Why would you use AC plywood? I'm not using AC plywood. AC plywood is not straight. AC plywood is not flat. I realize all of those things. We were trying to get some cabinets in here in a hurry. We didn't have a lot of money. So we used what we had, and it was AC plywood. So anyways, we have our cabinet grade plywood here. It's much nicer, and it is very straight, very true, and very cabinet-ish. So anyways, we're gonna work on now getting the drawers put in the cabinets. Then what we're gonna do is lay our vapor barrier down here all over this part of the floor, and we're gonna lay our wood floor. All right, so we got the flooring done in the kitchen here and the rest of the living room. And now we have the opportunity to finish building the cabinets that are right there. And we've got face frames and doors left for all of the cabinets. And but all that's gonna come in another day. As you can see, we've changed clothes from yesterday because that was all done yesterday.
So we practice good hygiene.
We'll go with that. All right, guys, like we always say, live a good journey.
Is building a cabinet